Hi, guys. Welcome to week 7 and step 7 in our home buying process, aka the home inspection.
Here we go. Now we have to make sure that the physical bones of the house measure up, and we're gonna, analyze and see what's up with this piece of property.
Correct. So, this is when, sometimes I'll tell my clients when they're looking at a house, they're skeptical about putting in an offer. They don't know if something's working correctly or they want to test everything. This is what the home inspection process is for, okay? Now, just because there's a purchase price of $500,000, if that house ends up having structural problems and it's falling down, then, a buyer has the right to do their home inspections, check to see how structurally sound it is, check the mechanics, aka the electrical, the plumbing, whether it has a furnace, an HVAC system, central air. A home inspector will go through everything in the house, make sure there's no mold, no pests, termites. There are environmental issues like radon, that can be harmful, lead paint, asbestos, an underground oil tank. These are all problems that may arise during a home inspection. Now, typically you have about 1 to 2 weeks for a home inspection. It's usually laid out when you write up a contract. Definitely ask your realtor for some recommendations on home inspectors. They do this for a living and they know home inspectors. Just because you found somebody online does not mean they are a good home inspector. I'm not telling you you can't use whomever you want. You can, but a realtor will have good contacts for you. Tank sweeps, a home inspector will come. All right, you set it up. A home inspector comes, checks the whole house. He may tell you the roof needs to be replaced. There are some electrical problems. Let's say all the problems that come up equal maybe $10,000 in repairs. This is when you take your home inspection report and you send it to the attorney. Typically, you can ask the seller, or the seller always has the right to remediate those problems on their own. And then you have a right to reinspect them. Or what could happen and typically happens is you get professionals in there to give quotes, and you either negotiate with that quote. So, ABC Construction says to fix everything, I'm going to need $10,000. I would like the sellers to reduce the purchase price by $10,000. The sellers can either, one, say, we'll fix everything. 2, they can agree and give you $10,000, or they can negotiate. Typically, you end up negotiating. But just know that you always have an out during home inspection. Let's say the house has $50,000 in problems and issues, and you just don't feel like tackling that house, and you don't want to even touch it anymore. You have an out during the home inspection to get out of it. Okay? And that pretty much concludes our home inspection step, and stay tuned next week for the next one. All right?
To see you.
Have a good one.